Hey guys, it's me, 80s for today guys. Today guys, I am buzzing, man. Barcelona have finally won a game in the month of September, guys. It's been a long time in the making. We're almost done with the month of September, and it is a relief to see Barcelona win. Guys, we have a lot to discuss this match. This match was a beautiful match, indeed. Now, before I talk about this match, I just want to make this very clear that despite the fact that Barcelona did win heavily, we still have some work to do. Let's not act as if Levante were the best team in the world, because they weren't. In fact, for most of this game, Levante were very poor. In fact, they're 17th right now on the table. And from the Levante that I expected was completely different than the Levante I saw. This Levante team, for the most of the game, were pretty trash. I'm sorry to say this. They were not great whatsoever. I was not impressed with them. Barcelona, on the other hand, obviously, they were amazing and all that. And there are some stuff to discuss. So before we get to the match, let's discuss about the lineups, okay? For me, this lineup, for the most part, from Ron Koeman or Alfred Schroeder, whoever, I thought it was a really good lineup. I think for me, Ter Stegen, my only concerns with his lineup, and I said this on Twitter, follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. For me, the biggest concerns were Luke de Jong and, for me, Eric Garcia. Let's start with Luke de Jong. Obviously, for me, Luke de Jong was not great in the last two games. He was hardly effective. Then as for Eric Garcia, I have nothing against Eric Garcia. I respect him as a player. I think he is a great player indeed. My issue with Eric Garcia is that he shouldn't be starting in this game. We should have Ronald Araujo starting. Or at the very least, do Ronald Araujo and Eric Garcia. Okay? There is no reason for Araujo to be benched here. The only reason I could think of Araujo being benched is probably for, to rest your stamina on, be ready for the next games. Because I could understand that. I could understand that. At the same time, though, almost all the first-team players played. So I don't really understand why Araujo had to be sacrificed, So that for me is a bit of an odd thing to say. But other than that, I was pretty content with the lineup, and I thought we would struggle a lot defensively because I know Eric Garcia, for me, defensively, he hasn't really been that great as a center back. I haven't really been that impressed. Okay? So we now move on to the game itself. And obviously, I wrote down some moments in the game that will help me look back. And so if there's any moments I didn't miss, let me know in the comment section below. I try to write down almost every big chance or big moment of the game. So the first chance was the Dest. I think Dest had a really good chance to score, put the cross, and I think it failed or something. So I think I wrote down Dest there. I should have probably wrote more details there. Anyhow, and then Barca had a penalty. Barca had a penalty, and Depay won it. He won the penalty. It was a foul inside the box. I want to see was there a yellow card that was given for the penalty? Let me go check. Was there a foul? There is no yellow card given. No yellow card given. Depay scores on the spot. It's 1-0, and deservedly so. Barcelona took the lead, and at this point, I'm like, yes, Depay. Depay is looking great because I'm telling you this right now, guys. Ever since Griezmann has departed Barcelona, Depay has not been the same. He's not been the same, guys. Depay has been really underwhelming, and it was really nice to see Depay actually step up and actually score a penalty. Okay, so then the second goal came, and where after that goal, guys, Barca were in complete control of the game. They were dominating this game from start to finish. Levante had a hard time getting into this game. Levante had to defend as much as they could. And, of course, Serginho Dest. I mean, I was really impressed with Serginho Dest today. Dest was really good today, guys. As a left back, Dest actually looked confident. He looked comfortable. He looked as great as the left wing back is. And he was really amazing. And I'm, surprised because Dest, you guys know, is a right back, by nature. So it was a really good pass from Dest to Luke de Jong there. And Luke de Jong makes it 2-0. And at this point, I'm like, yes, it's amazing stuff. Amazing stuff indeed. Then there was a big opportunity for Gerard Piqué. Piqué had a really good chance that you could see right there. He messed up the chance to score. It should have been 3-0. I don't know how he messed up that. And then Depay had a lot of flair. There was one chance Depay had a really good flair, and a foul was given. A foul was given for Depay being that really good flair, that skill move he had. And then Nico Gonzalez, I think, had a shot as well. And the Aitor saved Depay's shot. And I believe that might have been... Actually, no. There was this fight that happened just almost a break of halftime, which was Serginho Dest there. And Serginho Dest was taken down. And then Depay had another shot saved. Actually, I think that Depay shot saved. I think I was in second. So at halftime, I was like, yes, this is a really good lead. 2-0. The only concern with my... The only concern I have with the first half was the fact that Barcelona didn't score enough goals. That was my only concern, and that we really should have been at least 3 or 4-0 up. At least 3-0 up, at the very minimum. And that was the only concern. Other than that, though, It was really, really good. Other than that, there's really nothing to complain about there. The Depay had another good chance to score. Aitor makes another save. Aitor for me was probably Levante's best player of the day. Depay had another chance again, and then he messed up again. I think this one wasn't a shot. I think he had like some flair and he messed up, just about. And then Gavi goes down. Gavi had he went down. Then Puig comes on and Coutinho comes off. Coutinho for me in this game, I thought he was okay. I didn't think he was bad. And so I think it was good change. And it's good to see that Puig actually got he got like 30 minutes. And usually you guys know Puig usually gets like 10 or 5 minutes 10 at the very most. And it's good to see, it's good to see that Puig has been given more opportunities. And Nico had a chance to go wide. And then Puig had a really good dribble there. That dribble from Ricky Puig was good. Des had an amazing shot saved by Aitor. And then Mustafi had a clearance there for Luke de Jong. I think it was a cutback for Gavi to Luke de Jong, and Mustafi made a clearance. I think Mustafi, for me, was probably one of Levante's better players in the day. And then Luke de Jong had a header chance, and then Levante had a big chance to score there. And Ter Stegen made that save, and then Ter Stegen made another save. And then Fati comes on. Ansu Mane Fati comes on. And this is where I'm like, yes, man, we're finally waiting to see Ansu Fati in this game. And in my thumbnail for yesterday, that match preview, I said Ansu Fati return, ? And it actually did happen, because that match preview I made, guys, was recorded before the squad list even came out. Because I thought the squad list would come out today and not yesterday. So that's why I put it in a ? And it was amazing to see Ansu Fati actually scored on his return there. So Fati got pushed down the box. Actually, Fati had a really nice dribble there. A really nice dribble indeed. And he just couldn't get on the end of it. So yeah, really good chance for Fati there. And then you have the big added Fati adds for me some pace and intent. And and then Fati was pushing the box. I don't understand why VAR didn't look at that challenge, because for me that should have been a penalty in my honest opinion. I don't know why there was no challenge. There was no VAR didn't check that. Regardless, though, it didn't really matter. Then obviously Fati, Demir comes on and Gavi comes off. Arau comes on. Mingueza comes off. Longley comes in and Des comes out. Then Fati scores. And I'm like, yes! Get in, man. This was an emotional goal, man. This is one of the goals that are so emotional, because the thing about this goal is that Fati has been injured for so long. The last time he played was against Real Betis in November. It's been like 321 days, according to the ESPN commentators. And it was an amazing goal. An amazing, amazing goal indeed. Barca countered quickly. Depay dummies the ball, which is picked up by Fati, who races forward from deep, fires a low strike towards goal from the edge of the box. And Fernandez doesn't see it until late in the game when they will struggle flying in. And yeah, man. And Fati was celebrating. Like, he went into the crowds and everyone was saying, and then Ter Stegen, I think, made a save afterwards. And yeah, for me, Barcelona, man. That was a huge, huge win. A huge, huge win indeed. And for me, the thing about Fati that makes him so special is not just the fact that he scores goals. That's not what makes him special. It's the fact that he's so clinical. That is the crazy part about them, is that Fati, for me, is super clinical, and that he can score a good amount of goals. Because last time in the La Liga, he scored 4 goals, which was amazing. And like 7 appearances. That is insane stuff. And keep in mind, guys, he's around like 18 years old, I think, or 18 or 19, I think. Let me just check, actually. How old is he? I think he's 18 or... Let me see. And yeah, he's 18 years old, actually, guys. 18 years old. And the thing about him is that he's also wearing the number 10 jersey as well, which is amazing stuff indeed. And so, yeah, man, Ansu Fati, man. And it's crazy to me that he made so much a crazy impact in the game just after an impact in the game, just only being on for 10 minutes. That's the amazing part, is that you don't have to give him much time. He can already be an impact for us, and that is an amazing stuff indeed. So right now in the league, guys, this has been a really good weekend for Barcelona, because right now, guys, Barcelona are finally 5th right now in the league. And with Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid dropping points, Atletico losing to Alaves and Real dropping points to Villarreal, Barcelona can now put themselves back in the conversation for the top 4. And yeah, man, what an incredible victory this is. An incredible, incredible victory this is. And yeah, guys, so as I said before, guys, it's going to be really interesting to see how things go on from here. like I said, our next match in La Liga is against Atletico Madrid at the Wanda Metropolitano. And that's a huge match. That's a huge, huge match indeed. And that's going to be really, really interesting indeed. And so, obviously, guys, for that big game, guys, hopefully I can get some Atleti fans. So if you're an Atleti fan, please hit me up please direct message me, because I would love to have you on my collaborations. And I think that'll be a great game to preview there. So, and then obviously we have Benfica in the Champions League. Should be really interesting. And of course, guys, it's an amazing, amazing victory indeed. Now, as I said before, guys, I still do believe that we're still going to need to see more of this. I would like to see more Barcelona doing this, especially in the big games. And we need to do this again against the other teams as well. So, yeah, man, 20 shots, 12 shots, and 20 shots, 12 on target, 71% possession. Really, really good stuff indeed. And I'm very, very content with the win, guys. Very content with the win. And, yeah, guys, it's crazy to me that Koeman didn't even take charge of this game. Alfred Schroeder did, and Barca still went on to win comfortably. So is Alfred Schroeder the guy to be the coach instead of Ronald Koeman? I also want you guys to discuss that as well, because for me, guys, he was also an assistant coach for the Eric Ten Hag team that reached the semifinals of the Champions League. So you know what, guys? I might actually take Alfred Schroeder as a coach instead of Ronald Koeman. So that's it for today, guys. Make sure you check out me and my other platforms listed below in the description. And make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.